Is this the sign of things to come? It's day 5 of the Malaysian movement restriction order, Sunday 22nd of March 2020, and I've got to do some provisioning, and maybe this is a sign of what it's going to be like, not just for in Malaysia but for people around the world. I particularly wanted to record this for friends and family back in the UK, in fact the UK public in general. I've read 2 really quite shocking stories of how these movement restrictions are being completely ignored, and the stupidity of some people just beggars belief. So I thought perhaps by showing this experience it might wake some of you up. I mean, those people that are descending upon Skegness for a weekend holiday, or like the pub back in my hometown that advertised on its Facebook page a COVID-19 party after Boris Johnson announced that all pubs will be closing. I mean, what are these people thinking? So maybe this might shock you into a bit of a realisation as to what might happen over in the UK and elsewhere. Obviously this is Malaysia. The rules are different, the governments are different, so who knows what might happen. Hopefully this situation shouldn't last too long, but if it does, this kind of shopping experience is what you can expect. So here in Malaysia, it's not a complete lockdown. We're still able to move for essential travel only, and the shops are still open, but only the ones that sell essential goods. That's basically food and chemists as well. So I'm cycling up to the closest shopping mall, and they've shut off all entrances but one. Only one entrance open. There'll be security there, temperature checks, and when I did this yesterday I was told I'm only allowed 10 minutes in the mall itself. And you'll see the mall like a ghost town. Hardly any traffic on the road. There's still a few cars, but literally a 10th, a 20th of what we normally expect to see. This is Kinabalu, and it's a busy city. I can see one scooter and one car behind me. As you can see, I'm wearing a mask. This is essential in the shopping mall. They insist on this. You can't go in without a mask. It's quite hard work cycling with this kind of airflow restriction around the mouth. I think the entrance is somewhere down here. Okay here?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you keep an eye on it?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. One other thing before we go into the mall are these gloves. Right. Temperature check. What's my temperature?
This is 37.2.
37.2?
Yeah.
That's the highest ever.
Yeah, because you cycle.
Cycling, yes.
That's
yes.
why.
Thank you.
Happy shopping.
Thank you very much. So that's a restaurant, and apparently there are quite a few restaurants open, but they're mainly for takeaways. In fact, I think they're all strictly for takeaways only. There's no one hanging around here. You can see the mall is completely empty. I need to remember how to get down to Everrise, not that way. I feel quite anxious, so there's no reason why I should do. I've got my gloves on. This is quite a big mall with a lot of escalators at the very end of each wing of the mall, nothing in the centre, really annoying. There's lots of walking around. Okay, just security so far. Again, everyone with masks. Nice bit of deep house playing in the background though. Hi. You realise it's actually probably the safest place to be at the moment because there's so few people here, and I guess they spray it down as well. Okay, we're at the supermarket now, and I think I'm just going to grab a small basket only. Don't need a trolley. So fully stocked shelves. This is encouraging. So fully stocked, I mean it's literally, there are no empty shelves. Which is great. Oh, I fancy some avocados. Look at this. This ain't like the shopping supermarkets in the UK, is it? Now, this is what I came in for. These cherry tomatoes are particularly delicious. Now, I'm not panic buying. We just buy lots of these tomatoes because we get through them, we put them in curries. Liz asked me to get some lemons, which ironically come from, and I think maybe some more carrots. I'm not going to bore you with my entire shopping escapade, but quick pan around. This is the supermarket now. No one here, apart from those people over there. Toilet paper, panic buying. Got absolutely no problems with toilet paper here. Take a look at this. Okay, that is it. That's all I came in for. I forgot to bring water, so a bottle of water because this is exhausting work. Right, and then I think at the till they probably only want me to pay by card, I've been told. That helps cut down on contamination, card only. Hello, this one?
Yes. Hello. Where are you from?
I'm from England. I'm staying at the marina.
Marina Court?
Yeah.
Oh, Marina Court.
Can you give us a wave?
Hi.
There we go, happy staff, that's what we want to see.
Welcome to everyone.
Bit of advertising there for the supermarket. This is great. Oh, wait 1 moment, I don't need plastic. I have a bag, 1 moment.
How old are you, sir?
How old am I? How old do you think I am? 18? 19? 12, yes. I'm 12 years old.
We have a discount.
What's a senior citizen? Do you think I look 60? Okay, thank you very much. Cheers.
Bye.
See ya. Bye-bye. Right, so that's shopping done. Back to the deep house as we make our way out the shopping mall. That was very easy, obviously, because there's no one there. The shelves are absolutely packed, fully stocked, and you've got extremely friendly staff. I mean, how cute were they? So super friendly. This is a novelty, but there's something quite strange and bizarre about the whole experience. It is the sort of thing you'd expect to see in sci-fi movies. If you like the George A. Romero zombie films, specifically Dawn of the Dead, that's what this is, but without the zombies. Okay, terima kasih. Thank you. There we go, shop over. First thing I'm going to do is take off these gloves. So that's just a little taster of what shopping could be like for you guys in the West. Now, I know that here in Asia we're a little bit ahead of you, both in terms of contamination, but more importantly in how we deal with this. I think Sabah lockdown inbound flights from China way back in January, I think it was. That's 2.5 months ago. And when you see armed police, security, temperature checks, the encouragement of wearing masks, it may all sound over the top, but these are precautionary measures. You know, they're here to prevent this spread going any further. And this is why I just get so wound up when I see stories of people having COVID-19 parties and congregated en masse on beaches and pubs, and it's idiotic. And so I hope that this little insight, if it doesn't scare you, it at least shows you just how seriously some governments are taking this and how quickly they've reacted to the situation. You only have to look at Taiwan and South Korea. Both countries have been exemplary in the way that they have controlled the spread of these diseases. Meanwhile, poor old Italy, now Spain, France, UK, you're going to see this very soon if you don't pull your bloody socks up and start social distancing. Okay, last stop is security. That's the road outside the marina complex. They actually have a barrier on the road, so they can stop traffic. I came up here last night, and the normal day security was swapped with armed police, believe it or not, at night time. I don't know if they're now in armed police during the day, but I suspect at the very least it will be a temperature check at this point. It's a slow cycle because I've got my shopping on me. There you go. Hello. Hello. How are you?
Fine.
Good, good. Yes.
Okay, sir.
36.2.
Yeah.
That's good. That's average. Hi. Right. So there we go. Temperature check done. My man is opening the gate for me on this side. I don't know where he opens the gate. I can cycle through here, but there we go. Terima kasih. Thank you. He's just radioing through to the other security guys that I have come through into the marina complex safely, and I haven't run off and spread the virus everywhere. They're taking this very seriously as well, which is of course very encouraging to see. I suppose to some extent we feel a little bit safer in the marina. We're away from everyone. That doesn't mean we're completely safe, of course, but what's encouraging is to see how seriously the marina and the staff are taking this as well. Here we are, back in the marina, and this is what it's now like to go shopping for basic provisions.